Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into 5 mind-blowing facts about our brain that will totally amaze you. Let's get started.
Is a powerhouse. Weighing in at around 3 pounds, it might seem small compared to the rest of our body, but its energy demands are enormous. Most of this energy is used to keep neurons firing and communicating with each other. This communication is crucial for processing information, forming memories, and making decisions. To recap, the brain's energy consumption is a staggering 20% of our total energy use, despite its small size. This energy is vital for our cognitive abilities and overall functioning. Neuroplasticity, often referred to as brain plasticity, is the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This adaptability allows the brain to adjust its activities in response to new situations, experiences, or injuries. Unlike previously held beliefs that the brain's structure was fixed after a certain age, neuroplasticity demonstrates that our brains can continue to change and develop. There are 2 types of neuroplasticity. 1. Structural plasticity. This involves physical changes in the brain's structure. For example, when you learn a new skill, such as playing a musical instrument, the areas of the brain associated with that skill can grow and develop more connections. 2. Functional plasticity. This refers to the brain's ability to move functions from damaged areas to undamaged areas. For instance, if one part of the brain is injured, like after a stroke, other parts of the brain may take over the functions previously handled by the damaged area. Neuroplasticity highlights the brain's resilience and adaptability. It suggests that our experiences and actions can shape our brains, providing hope for recovery from injuries and mental health issues. By engaging in lifelong learning and challenging ourselves cognitively, we can harness the power of neuroplasticity to enhance our brain health and overall well-being. The speed at which neurons transmit signals can vary significantly depending on several factors, including the type of neuron, the presence of myelin sheathing, and the diameter of the axon. Some key points regarding the speed of neuronal signal transmission are: 1. Types of neurons. Myelinated neurons. These neurons have a fatty insulating layer called myelin that wraps around their axons. Myelination greatly increases the speed of signal transmission. In myelinated neurons, action potentials jump between nodes of Ranvier, gaps in the myelin sheath, in a process called saltatory conduction. This can lead to conduction speeds of up to 120 meters per second, ms, or more. Unmyelinated neurons. These neurons lack myelin sheathing, leading to slower signal transmission. The action potentials travel continuously along the axon rather than jumping between nodes, resulting in conduction speeds of about 1 to 5 meters per second. 2. Axon diameter. The diameter of the axon also affects conduction speed. Larger diameter axons offer less resistance to the flow of ions, allowing for faster transmission of electrical signals. For example, some large myelinated fibers, like those found in motor neurons, can conduct signals much faster than smaller unmyelinated fibers. 3. Functional implications. The speed of neuronal transmission is crucial for various physiological functions. For example, rapid signal transmission is essential for reflex actions, where quick responses to stimuli are necessary for survival. Different types of neurons are adapted for different functions. For example, sensory neurons that relay information from the skin to the spinal cord may be myelinated and fast, while others that transmit pain signals may be slower. 4. Conduction velocity range. In general, the conduction velocities of neurons can be summarized as follows. Fastest. Large myelinated motor neurons, up to 120 meters per second. Moderate. Smaller myelinated sensory neurons, around 20 to 100 meters per second. Slowest. Unmyelinated sensory neurons, 1 to 5 meters per second. The speed of neuronal signal transmission is a critical factor in how quickly and effectively the nervous system can respond to stimuli and coordinate bodily functions. Understanding these speeds helps in studying various neurological conditions and the overall functioning of the nervous system. The human brain is an incredibly complex organ, containing approximately 86 billion neurons. Neurons are the fundamental building blocks of the nervous system, responsible for transmitting information throughout the body via electrical and chemical signals. Here are some key points about neurons and their significance. 1. Types of neurons. There are 3 main types of neurons: sensory neurons, which transmit sensory information; motor neurons, which send signals to muscles; and interneurons, which connect neurons within the brain and spinal cord. 2. Communication. Neurons communicate with each other through synapses, where neurotransmitters are released to transmit signals from one neuron to another. This communication is essential for all brain functions, including movement, sensation, thought, and emotion. 3. Glial cells. In addition to neurons, the brain contains glial cells, or neuroglia, which support and protect neurons. They play roles in maintaining homeostasis, providing support and nutrition, and assisting in signal transmission. 4th, development. The number of neurons in the brain peaks during early childhood and gradually decreases with age, due to natural processes like pruning, where unused or unnecessary neurons are eliminated. Research implications. Understanding the number and function of neurons is crucial for research into neurological diseases, brain injuries, and mental health disorders. It helps scientists develop treatments and therapies for various conditions. The sheer number of neurons and their intricate connections contribute to the brain's incredible processing power, making it one of the most complex structures in the known universe. The storage capacity of the human brain is a complex and still somewhat debated topic in neuroscience. Unlike computers, which have a defined storage capacity measured in bytes, the brain's storage capabilities are not easily quantified. However, researchers have made some estimates and comparisons that can provide insight into its capacity. 1. Neurons and synapses. The human brain contains approximately 86 billion neurons, and each neuron can form thousands of synaptic connections with other neurons. It's estimated that the brain has around 100 trillion synapses. These synapses are critical for storing information, as they can strengthen or weaken based on experience, a principle known as synaptic plasticity. 2. Information. Encoding. Information in the brain is believed to be stored in the patterns of connections between neurons, the connectome, rather than in discrete units like files on a computer. This means that the way neurons are connected and how they communicate with one another is crucial for memory and learning. 3. Estimates of capacity. Some researchers estimate that the brain's storage capacity could be equivalent to about 2.5 petabytes, or about 1 million megabytes. This estimate is based on the number of synapses and the assumption that each synapse can store a certain amount of information. Types of memory. The brain has different types of memory systems, including short-term memory, which holds information temporarily, and long-term memory, which can store information for extended periods. Long-term memories are thought to be more stable and are often associated with structural changes in synapses. 5. Limitations and efficiency. The brain's storage capacity is not limitless, and it can be affected by factors such as age, health, and experiences. Additionally, the brain prioritizes efficiency in storing information, which means that it may forget or prune less important memories over time. 6. Neuroplasticity. The brain's ability to reorganize itself through neuroplasticity allows for the formation of new memories and the adaptation of existing ones. This dynamic nature contributes to its functional storage capacity. Overall, while it's challenging to provide a precise measurement of the brain's storage capacity, it is clear that its complexity and adaptability enable it to store vast amounts of information in a highly efficient manner.
If you enjoyed these facts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What fact surprised you the most? See you next time.